What's going on, guys? Today we have two delicious shake recipes coming your way, and it's pretty straightforward as far as the base goes. So we have a base for these recipes. So once you get the base going, you can really just mix and match whatever fillings you want to make it super, super tasty. So we're gonna do a blueberry lemon one today. And then we're also gonna be doing a tiramisu one, which will have a little coffee in it. So maybe like a morning shake, but these are really easy. They're really delicious. And they're shakes, not smoothies. And the reason we call them shakes is because, well, shakes have ice cream normally. We're not doing that here. We do have some heavy cream and then some almond butter. So that is pretty indulgent right there. And that is gonna give you a nice creamy thickness that like the shake would have, as opposed to a smoothie, which has like spinach and kale and spirulina powder, and it's pretty gross. So let's get these shakes going. So our base is gonna be a nut milk. You can do almond milk, flax milk, cashew milk, whatever. I have some cashew milk on hand, so a cup of this, a tablespoon of almond butter, some cream, and some ice. If none of these are up your alley, the tiramisu or the blueberry lemon, on ketoconnect.net, linked down below, we have 3 other really, really tasty flavors you can try out. So let us know what you think if you give those a shot too. So we're gonna start with half a cup of ice. The ice ratio is very important for a good shake. You don't want it too like icy where you get chunks of ice. That's why I'm measuring it, because I don't want to go overboard with the ice. Then we're going to do 1 cup of nut milk of choosing. So here we have some cashew milk. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. You can definitely increase that if you want more fat, if you want a little bit more creaminess. And then we're going to do a tablespoon of almond butter. We have a chocolate peanut butter variation below that is, it also adds some peanut butter, which is so good. Let's get that in there. Okay, so we're starting with the blueberry lemon one. So the additional ingredients are going to be some frozen blueberries, as we have here. We're going to do 1/4 cup. So we're going to do the lemon juice, and then also optionally you can do some zest. I'm not a big zest person. I don't love like a ton of lemon flavor. So we're just going to go with a teaspoon of lemon juice. Oh. The first thing that went in was a seed. That looks good. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons or an ounce of cream cheese. So this is gonna also up that creaminess, that thickness, making it more of a shake. And then the final thing to add is just a little bit of stevia. So 2 to 5 drops, because the blueberries in there are gonna make it somewhat sweet. But if you've ever just had a blueberry shake on its own, and I have, it's not as sweet as you would think. That is thick. And this is a very nice serving right here. All right, so we're gonna set this guy aside, wash our blender, and then come make our tiramisu one, and then taste them together at the end. All right, guys, so we're back to make our second keto shake, and we already have the base going. Remember, a cup of nut milk, a tablespoon of almond butter, 2 tablespoons of cream, and half a cup of ice. And now for the remaining ingredients. So this is a tiramisu shake, so of course you need your espresso. So we have a shot of espresso here. We're gonna do some additional cream cheese, so 2 tablespoons. We're gonna do a square of dark chocolate. So right here we have a 95% cocoa. You could do anywhere from like 88 up. Really whatever you have on hand will work. So we're just gonna break this up. It's gonna make it nice and indulgent and rich. And then we're gonna do a teaspoon of cocoa powder. This special dark one is super good. I highly recommend it. So we're gonna do a teaspoon of cocoa powder, and then 4 to 6 drops of liquid stevia. And then I highly recommend you taste it before maybe even you pour it out. So if you want a little more sweetener, you can go ahead and do that and reblend, because I have a feeling this cocoa powder, this dark chocolate, and the espresso is gonna make it on the bitter side, but we shall see. All there's left to do is blend. Oh yeah. Ooh, you can see all the chocolate and the espresso. So there you have it. We have our blueberry lemon keto shake and our tiramisu shake. And if you're feeling a little frisky, or it's like later on in the day, or maybe you're a morning drinker, you can definitely add some rum to this. Rum is traditionally in tiramisu, right? You can do bourbon, you can do whiskey, you really can just do whatever you want. But this is gonna be the shake to add liquor to if you're gonna. So now we're just gonna taste them. Oh, this blueberry one is still super thick. Oh yeah. You can even taste that almond butter right at the end. I love that. You get the lemon and the blueberry and even like some cream cheese. Like it's so nice and thick. This is so good. I highly recommend it. And it's not too sweet, which I really, really like. So you can either up the sweetener, or this could be like a great, you know, post-workout shake, morning shake, and it's not gonna make you crave like a lot more sweets because it's just like the perfect amount of sweetness. That is super good. And again, just like the perfect amount of sweetness. Heavy on the coffee and the chocolate. It's like the perfect combination. It almost feels light too. I feel like if I drank this, I wouldn't feel like super full and heavy, which is what I really like about these shakes. So if you wanna make these, definitely check out the blog post below. We have 3 other really, really tasty options you can try out, test, enjoy with your kids and your family. So these are our keto shakes. Thanks for watching.